Hey 5B, it's Miss J Flo here. I am so excited that we are together-ish again. I am filming this video in my office at home while my two kids are asleep in the other room. I wanted to film tonight to make sure that this was up and ready for you guys in the morning and I wouldn't have to worry about whatever I looked like when I got out of bed. But good for you guys. You can roll right out of bed in your jammy jams and get to work. So make sure you get checked in. I put a quote this morning on our daily check-in. It says, "There is no power for change greater than a community discovering what it cares about." And I love this quote because I see that so much happening right now, making sure that we are practicing our social distancing, practicing, our shelter in place that Dallas County's recommended just tonight. They're all things and precautions that we take to make sure that not only are we safe, but some of our, most needy or immunocompromised is how they say it, people that could get sick easily. We're protecting them too by doing this, and it's not easy. It's not easy for adults, it's not easy for kids. So I want you to know that I think you're doing a great job. And if you have slipped up and you've gone to see friends, or you went out to eat or something like that before the restaurants switched to takeout only, that's okay. It happens. But I want to make sure that you're safe, because your safety will always be my priority. And, that's your best bet to staying safe. So I also want to think about using that kind of growth mindset concept that we've talked about before, and changing your frame of mind, where instead of saying to yourself, "Ugh, I'm stuck at home," try to flip the script on that and say, I'm safe at home with my family, and I get to spend time with my loved ones. Because in our world where we rush and rush and rush so much, we've always, I know in my family, we've always said, "Man, I just wish we had more time to just be together." Haha. Well, now we do. So I am trying to embrace it, even when the little ones drive me a little bit crazy. We're still rocking some dance parties at Casa de Flores over here, just like I did in the classroom. So I wanted to make sure you guys kind of got an idea of what our day was. Hopefully you got a chance to look at the schedule yesterday. If not, take a look at it today. We're going to kind of ease into what this digital learning looks like. So if you don't get everything on our to-do list done today, not a big deal. We're going to have a lot of fluidity and flexibility in our schedule because of all the bumps that could be in our road, okay? So your goal today, we're going to do language arts and we're going to do science. You can keep to the schedule, so only 30 minutes of science time. Not a big deal, right? Like, we can handle this. So feel free to set a timer on your iPad so that you can make sure you're staying within those time boundaries, because it's gonna be kind of a rough transition to get back into the groove of things, and that is okay. So I want to make sure that you are kind of following the guidelines. Our first block of academic time is our reading time. There in your reading course, distance learning folder, there's all the things you're going to do. You're going to take a look at the learning objective and the anchor chart that I put up there for you. You're going to read your own book and jot some important ideas. Maybe just reading one single chapter of a book, and then like 3 sticky notes worth of big ideas. Remember, you can make connections, you have questions, you can kind of circle some big ideas that they're covering in the book. So 3 sticky notes worth of ideas, sentences, jotting down your ideas, no big deal, right? You're going to share that information digitally, and then you are going to later on have a chance to complete your independent reading time. In science, you're just working on a pre-assessment for life science. That's it. And honestly, it's 21 questions. So if you don't get done with all 21 questions in your 30-minute science block, that's okay. The pre-assessment is resumable. And so later on Wednesday when we have science again, you can knock it out then. Not a big deal, okay? We've got specials. Your specials courses on Schoology have uploaded your choice boards or, like different station and different ideas you can do to kind of self-guide through music and PE and art. So they've worked really hard on giving you some really fun choices for that. So you can work through that for specials as well. I'm looking at my notes to make sure I know what I'm doing here. Oh, yes. Okay, so next we need to start our day with our normal routine. So, like our morning, our pledges. So, if you'll go ahead and stand and put your hand over your heart, we're going to start with our pledge of allegiance. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you can if you want to, but I'm not doing it. But I do want to make sure that we're using some of that mindful breathing technique because this is a stressful situation and it's hard to stay regulated when you feel like you're stuck at home or when the little siblings or big siblings are getting on your nerves and now Miss Flores is up in your house trying to tell you to do your work. Like, it can get frustrating. So make sure you're taking time to have some of those mindful breathing moments. I've been rocking some yoga videos from YouTube. That's been my jam lately. So whatever you need to do to have that mindful moment where you can disconnect and regulate your prefrontal cortex again, that's my priority for you this week. So, you will get a good morning message from me every day like this. It won't be as long. Usually it'll be a quick morning message with a rundown of what our day looks like, but this is my first one, so I had to make it go big or go home. Oh, I am home. But I just want to make sure that you are getting checked in. I will be here. I can answer emails from parents. You can post in the discussion board in the group. You can email me from your g.coppellisd.com email address. I'd love for you to just CC your parents if you do. And then I will be here and we're going to figure it out together. It's all good in the 5B hood, okay? I love you guys. I miss you heaps. I miss laughing with you and joking with you. You guys have been on my heart and my mind for a long time. So I'm excited to get back into whatever this new routine is going to look like. I love you guys, and here is to a wonderful Monday with y'all. Bye.